Guys, and welcome back to another Axel 72 video. And in today's video, it's a pleasure to be joined by Huey Malone. And Huey, first of all, how are we?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. All good, thanks.
Good to hear. And you've just coming off a couple of weeks after making your professional debut, and I suppose how's it all kind of settling in since? Has the adrenaline calmed down since?
Yeah, just settling down now, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to getting out again. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And I suppose in the way of pro debuts, do you feel like that was probably the best it could have gone, or do you feel like there was possible other things that you would have not shown that you would have liked to have shown?
I thought I boxed well, but yeah, probably ideally I would have liked to get him out of there. That probably would have been the perfect debut, but I thought I boxed well, so yeah, no complaints.
Good to hear. And I suppose was it what you were expecting? The lights, the fans watching, the whole experience. Was it what you were expecting?
Yeah, it felt a bit surreal to be fair, walking down the ramp, like walking into the ring. Yeah, it felt a bit surreal, so yeah, I was a bit taken back, not gonna lie.
No, I'm not surprised. And I suppose how did it compare to any of your amateur days? You achieved a lot in the amateur time, and we'll touch more upon that in a minute. But how did that compare?
Yeah, it was probably one of the best moments of my boxing career so far. I think like, under the lights and then yeah, making your pro debuts. I wanted to be a pro since the start, so uh, yeah, it was definitely a surreal moment for me.
And kicking off straight away with a six rounder is something in which not too many fighters are confident enough to be able to do. What was the reasoning behind you doing that?
I just thought I was fit enough and experienced enough, and then I thought 4 rounds is too quick. You don't want any slip ups or like anything like little that could happen in the 4 rounders. Whereas 6 rounds gives you more time. You don't feel rushed. So yeah, I thought 6 rounds was probably a good idea.
And obviously, it was on a big Queensberry show and they're doing, some amazing shows. They're signing so many prospects at the moment. And when did you hear about the interest from Queensberry?
I heard about it. Well, my manager Matt Macklin told me that there was an interest from Queensbury, so I thought, yeah, Queensbury are one of the best in the world, so why not?
And I mean, Macklin is a great name to have as a manager. And how did that relationship start?
Uh, well, actually, yeah, I was up TV, and I think he reached out to my dad, I think, or something. They had a phone call or something, and then my dad gave me a message, and I knew the Olympics had just squad had been picked, so I knew that I was out of reach, so I couldn't go there, and I weren't keen on waiting another 4 years to the next Olympics, and I thought my style was suited to the pros, so as soon as I heard about Mark Macklin getting in touch, I thought, why not? Why not? So then when I come back home at the weekend, um, we went out for a bit of food with Matt and had like a couple meetings, and then yeah, we were on the same page. So I thought, yeah, he's the right man.
Being a great guy in boxing, I'm sure, he's going to help guide your career amazingly. And alongside, with Joe Gallagher, your trainer as well, what has he kind of given you opportunities wise? And I suppose, how has he, helped guide your career and helped guide you as a fighter so far?
Yeah, I think Joe's one of the best in the world as well. He knows the game inside out, so I think I couldn't have two better men around me. To be fair, Matt Macklin and Joe Gallagher, they both know the sport. They're both very experienced, so yeah, couldn't have two better men near me. And yeah, just Joe just teach me stuff in the gym day in day out, and then Matt guided me in the right direction as well because he's been there himself and he's done it. So yeah, I've got two great men by my side.
And I suppose having these two, guys by your side alongside fighting on Queensberry, do you feel that there is a lot of pressure on you?
No, I'm just trying to enjoy it. I think whilst I'm young and still, I feel like I'm just trying to enjoy it as much as possible.
And there was seemingly a bit of a delay to your debut. You were meant to be fighting on the Masood Davis undercard, if I was right. And what caused the delay?
I was just medicals. I didn't realize how the process of the medicals. I don't think my team realised the process of how long they were. So we had a date locked in, and they just ran over.
Okay, right. And I suppose, was it a little bit frustrating to have to wait because it was quite a big delay realistically?
Yeah, it was very frustrating because I was still training away, still like keen to get going, but yeah, it was just waiting as well. We couldn't really do much. It was just waiting to hear back from like the board and that. So yeah, it was very frustrating.
And I've seen in write-ups of yours that you have been described to have a Mexican style. Do you believe that that is true?
Yeah, probably like the come forward aggressive sort of style. We don't see that much in like English sort of style boxing. So
Mhm.
Mexican styles are known to come forward and have a bit of a fight, and yeah, I like that style. So yeah, probably.
And I had a little look at your Instagram and I saw earlier on this year you were being trained by a, South American legend in Roberto Duran. And what was it like meeting him and learning some of him?
Yeah, that comes with Joe. Like Joe brings these sort of people into the gym. So I was just training, and he didn't tell anyone that he was coming in the gym, and then he just
Mhm.
walked through the door, and it was just like, wow, he's like Robert Duran, Chavez. They're two of my favorite fighters, and to see him come in the gym was like, wow. So then, yeah, I was got speaking to him. I wanted to know as much as possible, really, and yeah, he was showing me a few things on the bags. So yeah, really enjoyed it.
Do you feel like at the moment, as the kind of novice professional that you are just soaking everything in a bit like a sponge at the moment?
Yeah, definitely. I think every little thing at the moment I'm just trying to take in to gain as much experience as possible. So yeah, definitely. Even lads in the gym, speaking to them, trying to find out stuff. Yeah, I'm just trying to soak in as much as possible.
And going back to that Team GB time, representing your country, I'm sure was amazing. And what was maybe one of your best memories from that time?
It was just probably the traveling, the experience you get with GB, like traveling to Sweden, traveling out to Spain, like just the experiences they give you. It's probably the highlight of the GB like sort of days. Yeah.
And did you kind of sense a clear difference between the styles? You've had your pro debut now, and did you see that clear difference from the amateur time to now?
Yeah, like in training and preparing for my debut, styles to everything's a bit more slowed down in the pros, and like even like sparring, you're sparring eight rounds, and it's like don't rush it. There's no rush in the pros, whereas in the amateur you felt like you there was a bit of rush because you only got 3 rounds. So yeah, everything's a bit more slowed down, and it's more of a hurt game. I think in the pros, you're looking to hurt your opponent a bit more, whereas the amateurs is more point scoring, get in and out. So yeah,
I mean, I can only agree with you there. And obviously, now coming into professionals, I'm sure you've got, with this great backing, I'm sure you've got high expectations of yourself. And I suppose, what do you believe you can go on to achieve? What's your aspirations in the sport?
yeah, definitely. I've got high expectations for myself. I feel like I should go the way. I don't see why not. Um, I've I've got the dedication and I've got the drive. I've got the drive, and then I've got the team around me as well to get me there. So yeah, I don't see why not. Can't go the way. It's down to me, innit?
Definitely. And you're coming into fighting out of Coventry, you're coming into a West Midlands scene in which is, to be honest, flying at the moment. I mean, we've got Uya Five, we've got Ben Whitaker as well doing great things. And what do you make of, West Midlands boxing at the moment?
Yeah, West Midlands boxing is flying at the moment. I think probably the best it's been in a while, to be fair. So yeah, I'm glad to be coming out of the West Midlands as a fighter. Yeah, um, yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of the boxing in the West Midlands. Hopefully, get some big shows in Coventry.
Definitely. And, something I did pick up on was another change, seemingly from the amateurs to the professionals. Was this your choice, or was this a managerial coach choice to lose the long hair?
To lose the long hair. No, I think I just yeah, I think I just outgrown it. I was just like, ah, nah, don't look good, no good no more. So yeah, I just chopped it off. Yeah.
My bad. I just had to ask. And, I'll leave with this final question now. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you coming on. And for any of the, supporters, I'm sure there was a good traveling crowd for your pro debut. What would you like to say to them?
Yeah, I really appreciate all the support that came because it weren't the closest to Cov. So yeah, I really appreciate everyone that bought tickets and hopefully there for the rest of the journey. It's only the start. So yeah, looking forward to the future.
It's the start of good things for sure. And Huey, I really appreciate your time. Hopefully, maybe in a few more fights we could come back and have a little like catch up again and see how things have changed. And
Yeah,
like I say, I appreciate it again, man. Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Nice one.